Yo, how do I sound? Good. Fuck my donkey. I'm doing alright. Not great, but alright. But that's why I'm streaming, because Biomutant makes me happy. Oh, albeit. My chronic ankle pain came back yesterday with a vengeance, and I am in a shit ton of pain from that, but what can you do? Anyway, hello everyone, and welcome back to Biomutant with Meh. How far? Okay. We're going to here first, because it's closer. Although you will be happy to know that despite me getting several new loot items, the toilet brush and the toilet brush and the plunger are still my best weapons. Okay, now that's not a... Wait. Why? Why must you do this?
Let's see.
Yes, let's see indeed. What's up, broski?
Says it's time to set the outpost free. Inflict as little damage as possible as you make your way through. Freedom is not
We're
worth
both
having in a world
having a
that's doomed.
pain. I had to be helped to my car Wednesday because my lower body hurt too badly to move myself. I didn't work the next day. That's unfortunate to hear. Yeah, we're so short-staffed right now that it doesn't matter how terrible I feel. I couldn't get the day off. Well, I mean, I could just not show up for work, but I care too much about my hospital to do that to them.
That's a bomb locker.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bum. Yeah, and I pressed the wrong button. Batter up. Fuck. Just bounce back, will ya? Jeez. Toilet brush, you're failing me. Come on. No, it's fine. I enjoy getting blasted all around this arena. Son of a gum-chewing funk beast. Okay. Let's try it with just one weapon. Maybe the wind-up is the issue. There we go. Let's see. Work is seriously short-staffed, too. 3 people called out today, and we were so behind, the drive-through line didn't move for half an hour. That sucks.
That looks splody. Shoot it and watch it blow. Not too close, though.
Roll for me. Roll for me. There we go.
Kaboom! You're in. Keep going.
Oh yeah, I got my favorite style of magazine in the last stream. The attachable mecha boobs. I I I'll slap myself for that one. Oh.
Here's the second line of defense.
Still, we made it. I'm doing better on pain, but I'm still need to get in and go to chiropractor. I believe you. I think these things might be indestructible. I think. Can I do something with these? Maybe. Just not right this second. There we go. I can't remember if I was here for the last stream. I think I was. Were you? I don't remember. Since I did 3 streams in a single day, I don't remember. I remember, and I just seem to remember the last stream I did that day was, there weren't a lot of people there.
It's smoldering already.
I don't remember. It doesn't really matter that much. And I'm confused.
Give it a good smack.
Oh, okay. Because, yeah, the last stream I did, I got access to the blimp.
Give it a good smack.
I mean, granted, I can only use the blimp in a single area of the game, much like the mecha. But what can you do? I also got the helicopter backpack last stream. Did I get that at the end of my second to last stream? I don't remember. Yeah, again, since the last time I streamed, I ended up doing 3 streams in a single day because I really wanted to play Biomutant. I don't 100% remember the details, if you know what I mean.
The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up.
I guess I missed that last
Your
stream.
Sifu
It's
thanks
because I
you.
would...
Your tribe is
So I would have
growing
made
stronger.
blimp and helicopter jokes. Well, you still can make helicopter jokes, since I am actively using that.
He says you did a great job capturing the outpost. Your one step says you didn't have much of a choice.
I know I did take down 2 of the World Eaters in one of the streams. I just don't remember which one that was.
The sky is as bright
So I've only
as
got
it's
one
getting.
more World Eater to take down. Mini helicopter is very cute, though. Can you use it for long, and can you shoot while using it? I can shoot while using it, but the length that you saw me using it there is that's how long it can be used. Because it's mostly there as a extra high double jump. Holy shit, I missed a lot. I remember there still being 3 World Eaters to challenge. Kept missing the World Eater fights. I'm sorry, Val. Sup. I've already got Baphomet, so I will not be buying you. Let's see. That's the... Oh, yeah, what am I saying? I got this one before I even walked in. Where's your... I took out this World Eater, and I took out this World Eater. The Hoof Puff and the... What's it called? The Porky Puff. Hopefully I can see the last World Eater fight. Want to see one. Okay. I can definitely make that happen. Where is it? No. The game doesn't end once the World Eaters are dead. There's even a little more to it even after you beat the 4 World Eaters. Yeah, because in order to beat the game, I've got to beat Lupa Lupin first. And then there's a bit more even after that. Is this the right direction? Yeah, I'm going the right way. I usually save this World Eater for last because it's got... So every World Eater uses a mount in some capacity during the fight. And this World Eater, in my humble opinion, gives... You have to use the least useful mount as a whole. So I usually save it for last because I feel like I'm going to get the least amount of mileage out of it. I mean, again, the mecha is incredibly situational, but you'll see once we get there. Okay, no, I do want to be on this path. I think. Now that I'm farther away, let me reconfirm this. I'm not 100% sure where I am, but I'm content with this path that I am trotting. I am going north, though. Still, I'm super excited. Yeah, there'll be... Nope. I got stuff to do. Can't be bothered to waste with you. It's a known fact that random monsters can't go over the railroad tracks. Or at least it's a known fact now. Thank you for fighting it while I'm here. I missed the other World Eater fights. Not a problem. Anyway, let's bring out... Let's bring out the mount with the Cheshire Cat's face.
Let's get that mount moving while the getting is good.
Okay. Now I just need to find where I get... Yeah. Where is the NPC I need to speak with? Can't find it on my own. I will look up where I need to go. Okay, I think it's right there. I think that's his house right there. We also need a name for this mount, by the way. Oh, hey, it's a blue moose. A moosin. Okay, my cat wants to watch the fight too. She's all over your desk.
Surf factory. Keep your eye out for
Okay,
Wiz
cool.
while you're
Yeah,
here.
this is the right spot.
Let's see.
Yep, Wiz. Wiz was one of the two people I was considering for the last seat on the Ark, but I ultimately went with Noko. I think that's her name. I can check, but I'll do that in a second. Oh,
Toxanols mining led to mass deforestation and increased global warming, as nature couldn't absorb the carbon dioxide
I think
and greenhouse
Grimson
gas
for that
emissions
mount sounds
without
good to me.
trees. These irreversible changes to the climate also contributed to the evolution and modified our genetic code. Nothing's more important
Wiz, where are ya?
than this. Look at the notices on that board. No one paid much attention to them, it looks like. Wiz should be around here
Or
somewhere,
Grimsley.
probably
They
taking
feel
care of
like
his
proper
gutters.
Grim type.
There are
Yeah.
sure to be more tracks around.
Yeah. Wiz, where the hell are you? There you are. Wiz Tinker Tonker.
Wooz isn't easy on the tongue, but I think he says he's happy to see a friendly face. Not too many of those around these days. Says it's good to see you again. He's Wiz. You might remember him from the old days when he let you try his octopod. Wiz remembers you were such a cheery kid, and he's glad to see that light hasn't faded from you, despite the years. But Wiz understands it was a long time ago, and memories get murkier. That they've been here for you since you were a kidling, but when you left, you also chose to distance yourself from everyone that cared for you. Wiz says our memory keeps things for us, preserves them until we are ready to face them again. He knows you've returned to face Looper Lupin, and that confrontation is as inevitable as the tides. He's not surprised that the loss of your family could plunge you into the depths forever. But you've always been able to rise like a bubble to the surface, no matter what. He knows that though the tides of history may push you in, ultimately it's your choice. You were the one to be wronged and have lived with the consequences. He believes in consequence as it's a direct result of action.
Cause and effect.
Asks if you ever think about freedom and whether any of us really has it. Did you make the decisions that brought you here, or are you just glad to hear that? He only wishes he was that sure about himself. Amazed the world is going to continue on, but happy to hear it. Still so many things to invent.
Yeah, in
Impressed
retrospect,
that you fought so
Wiz
hard
might have been the
to keep
better
world
choice to
spinning.
bring on the Ark because he's technically
Thinks you were
inclined,
smart
but
to join with the Myriad. They have a
yeah.
rainbow of ways. Says they're unified in the ways that
I don't know. I wanted there to be
That's
at least
not
multiple
nearly as
women
important
on the
as
Ark,
this.
since if we're going
Wiz
to
says that you should
reproduce,
let the paths
you know, start a new
lie
life
in the
somewhere else, we
depths.
kind of
But
need,
there's something else
you know,
down
an
there,
even distribution of
gnawing at the tree of
male
life.
and females.
He's named it the Merc Puff. This is why he's tinker-tonkering with the octopod. But the lid got stuck, so he needs a big enough tug twister to open it up and let you a-going. He can't leave the surge station, so you must help him find a tug twister. There's a wound-up mecha Fingro in the mecha stadium that still has one stuck on its back. Find it. It's definitely made to lend a helping hand and do the heavy lifting. Toxanol records mention it as an automaton made for moving bionucleus matter into storage areas.
Cool. I'll follow the trail. Not the... There we go. Nope, not what I meant. I can never just... I always mess up backing out of that. Mostly because I don't need to back out of it. I just need to switch back. I need to hit the trigger, not the back button. Or the bumper, or whatever.
The day is wasting. Time to get to it.
Yeah, my first playthrough, I had no idea about this helicopter pack. Now that I have it, I don't know how I ever lived without it. Nope. Run away from Slenderman's buff cousin. Ooh. Metal scrap, I think.
You can make
Yes,
something
please. And thank you. I wonder what else you can discover now that you're slowing down for the side quests on stream. I'm not... There are two other NPCs that I looked... When I looked up to see who I could get on the Ark that I never encountered before. One is named Gil, and I don't remember what the other one's name is. It's like, I somehow missed them too. So, I want to encounter them before I finish streaming Biomutant.
Whoa.
I admit, I don't know how many other side quests I'm going to do on stream. Because, like, saving all the stranded captives. It's like, well, that's great to do for nobility and stuff. There's really no reward for doing all of them outside of, you know, experience points. And I don't know if that's necessarily something I want to spend time live making you all watch. Okay, not this way. Those are Ronin pants. Those are MC Hammer's pants. Those are not Ronin pants. Well, I need to actually tinker with those, see if they're better than the current pants I'm wearing, since I'm wearing a Ronin jacket. So that might be the... So, it's a nice matching pair of pants.
Found a brick-rack that's not absolutely flat.
I'm sorry, I found a what?
You're on the ropes.
Crap, crap, crap! How did how did they stun lock me? I have no idea how I got stun locked right there.
watch out for monsters. You found a brick-rack that's not absolutely flat. Oh, wow.
That wasn't a stun lock, Luke. That was a frame rate lagging for multiple sources of input being too much for processing in that space. Fair enough.
Pow! Right between the eyes.
Burn, baby, burn. And now you are the dead. Nice.
This is no time for sleep.
Okay, where exactly did I get e-waste from a pair of jeans
Stay away
from?
that biohazard. You'll want to wash yourself off for a month. Yes, some e-waste for you.
I love seeing all the fun environments and get my current Rift project. It's me a lot for story and location ideas. That's good. I'm not seeing any of the superb loot, so let's carry on, my wayward son. Since I'm probably going to have to do a couple quests before I can actually fight the last world leader. The game is determined to make me fight one of these things, it seems.
Oh, e-waste. Hard to find. Don't want to point a finger, but the Mecha Stadium is near here. Made it count.
I'm sure you were meant, yay, for quests to get quests. I'm sure you were meant to be intimidating, but I've upgraded my guns so much that I have practically perfectly instant reload. So yeah, and their weapon damage has been knocked up the chart. I mean, could I just punch the door down? Is that an option?
Couldn't just
Apparently not.
That's more than stuck.
I mean, brute force. It's worked before. Just saying. I've got a crowbar. And I got a souped up crowbar and a souped up fist. Juba Jigo looks like something you should be able to use as a mount. I want that as a mount. Why can't we have a huge ass monster mount? I don't know.
Can't break it down any more than that.
I probably could. I only physically broke it down. I could start insulting the individual opponents to break it down further.
Yours and everyone else's.
Okay. I forgot about this thing.
You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. You need to loosen the bolts without unsettling it.
Starting to headcanon that the narrator is a human soul forever stuck to wander. Your ties to the key and world essence got him stuck to you, and this is his entertainment. Possibly. Why is this a thing?
Give your eyelights a chance to adjust to the dawn.
Seriously, why is this a thing? This is going to be a long walk. Wait, hold on. Can I? Yep, I can just summon it. So I am not going to travel the whole way on this thing. Okay, why are you mounting a leftover from Alice Machine Madness Returns? The Hatter wants his toy back, assholes. I don't know. Sup? Sup, Grimsley? Maybe one of the developers thought this game wasn't strange enough as it was and decided to, fuck, I don't know. Wait, so you didn't need the hand itself, you just needed the wrench.
He believed the tug twister would do the trick, but now realizes brute force won't do the trick. He agrees that it's an option if you want to break stuff, but in this case you want to keep things intact, so it won't leak once you get undersurf. He says the lid should open if you sprinkle grease it. Problem is, he's all out. He knows his old friend Choo Choo always keeps his grease sprinklers well filled. He should have an extra that you can borrow.
Choo Choo.
He stresses that you should come back as soon as you've retrieved... Wiz heard he's currently stranded at the end of the line, so it should be easier to track him down now compared to when he's running rail.
Alice Madness Returns. It's also a recommended game if you're looking for a short streaming game. Isn't that the sequel to... That's a sequel to another older Alice game, right? Or is that the first one? I don't know. I mean, I've had those Alice games recommended to me before. It's just never one of those things that I've ever outright prioritized. So it always just ends up passing me by.
Every day comes with a new chance to save the world.
Join me, Bob Famera. Hi. You got a quest for me?
The rot at the trunk of the tree of life has changed everything, even style. Most just dress in whatever rags they can find.
What?
Their pal Juju, though, makes clothes that'd make anyone look fabulous.
Actually, yeah, I do need to find Juju.
Says there's no way you can miss him if you see him. Thinks that art like Juju's is even more vital when the world... No reason to stalk the earth in ugly...
Yeah, sorry. Where are you, Juju? So I've gone right past him multiple times. That's really funny. So it's in my first playthrough, Juju was one that I just happened to come across, but this time around, I just kept passing him by. Alice's Return is a sequel to American McGee Alice, but I specifically recommend Madness Returns because it's not infuriating with tank controls. Good to know. Good to know. I've only ever played one game with tank controls, which, for the record, I did like it, but I somehow missed... Well, I'm not saying that there weren't any games with tank controls on the consoles I owned, but I know that a lot of them were on, like, the original PlayStation, which I never owned, or were survival horror games, which I just was not interested in. I'm still arguably not all that interested in survival horror. I mean, I tried streaming Alien Isolation some time ago. I did not get far in that game at all. I have the Call of Cthulhu game sitting on my shelf that I've been meaning to play, but am too afraid to do so. It's like, as much as I hate Lovecraft as a person, I do like a lot of the... Well, I can't even say I like his work because there's too much racism and homophobia in his actual work. I should say, stylistically, I like Lovecraft's... I like the style Lovecraft created, even if I don't like most anything he did himself.
History is nothing but a series of stories.
So this game and Crystal Chronicles should get together. They should take the memories from Crystal Chronicles and make stories out of them.
Let's see.
Yeah, I just kind of realized what I said doesn't really make that much sense. Madness Returns also covers everything you need to know from the first game, so it's basically a skippable game. Good to know. Okay.
Time to turn stuff you don't want into stuff you do.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that. Because I've been... Okay, I hope it's actually better than my current gun. because yeah, I've been saying I need to get like a something for my machine gun that actually has stat. Oh, it is better. Yeah, the range and reload speed isn't as good, but it adds radiation damage, so I'm gonna say that's more than worth it. I love Eldritch Horror. It's amazing, even if Lovecraft is a piece of shit. Testify, Val. Testify. Perfect. This gun is my friend. Well, since I'm already modifying, let's take a look at those Ronin pants. Oh, wow, that looks terrible. But considering they're that good even without any of the mods, I'm still probably going to wear them. Oh yeah, they're better by a lot. Although, no, it must have been one of the mods that gave me some heat resistance. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to actually wear that. Hammer, 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 hammer. Yep. All right, cool. I think taking the... Wait, what? Huh. Might actually have to get the heat suit if I want to go back. Oh, well. Oh, well. I'll burn that bridge when I get to it. Do 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 do. Well, at least my current outfit is still cold resistant, so I could still go to cold areas in my current attire. Let's see, hammer, hammer. Hammerman. Oh, okay, I missed you saying Hammerman. Yeah, Choo Choo here is another possible ARC candidate, albeit I don't know. Choo Choo's never been one I've considered for the ARC, just because he's left literally no impact on me as a whole. Not that I think he's a bad character, but
Choo Choo knew you would make it to him one day. All you had to do was follow the steel path. The rails might be getting rusty, but eventually they all converge on him. Wonders who doesn't like rules or rails. They keep you on the straight and narrow and bring you right where you belong. Says you followed the rails to where you need to be, but tracks have switches in them too. The question is then, will you keep on the same track or look for a way to hit that switch? You seem like you're on the right track already. He just hopes you don't get sidetracked on whichever way you go. He wants you to know that the rails never steer you wrong. Stick to them, and they always wants to know if you've ever regretted taking one track in life. Thinks everyone has. No one's perfect. Seems like the world came out of its rut and is chugging toward higher ground again. Can't thank you enough for hitting the brakes and working to turn the world chug
Choo Choo
around.
is the train conductor.
But let's not get derailed. Says he's surprised to see anyone this far out. But sometimes the wrong train does take you to the right station. As you can see, he didn't plan to make a stop here, but now that he had to, he's really happy to see you. He says his name is Choo-Choo. He's been off track since the world started dying, but he figures that's true. But they can get you close enough to most things for most reasons. You can stumble along from there. He's convinced the tracks are like the paths our lives take, and you must deal with the outcome, even if you didn't lay them yourself. This time, though, he was sidetracked and needs a new wing nut to get back on track.
She makes train puns. I love them.
As they're fitted
Well,
on any
that's
in
true. I
front
suppose
of each other.
this character would be one that you'd love.
Is taking them off.
So if you play this game, make sure you bring them on the arc.
Do it for him. Says you're just like he used to be, a one-track man.
All right. Bob Famera. Bob Famet. I kind of, you know what? I don't care. You can be both.
Heroes inspire in a way nothing else can.
You know, the nice thing about this new pair of pants, I could, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? I can, you know, take them off and use them as a tent. Definitely want to play it now. It's hard for me to find open world games like Monster Hunter. Certainly doesn't make me happy. Oh, crap. I'm stuck. It's hard for world games. I like Monster Hunter. Certainly doesn't make me happy. Yeah, I've tried to get into Monster Hunter multiple times because it's like, by all accounts, like there's just everything there that I would like in a game, but I've just never been able to really get into that. Let's see. So this, Skyrim and Horizon Zero Dawn are probably my favorite open world games. Albeit I freely admit my love of Horizon Zero Dawn does tie a bit more into how much I love Aloy as a protagonist and less about the game itself. I mean, don't get me wrong, the game is fun, but Aloy is just a fantastic female protagonist.
You can always find some use for rubber scrap.
Nice. Good, Bob Famet. Monster Hunter is way too precise in what it demands you to do instead of multiple ways to deal with a monster, and it's grindy as hell. I hate it. Hey, Kesha, how are ya? Yeah, I had the same... When I tried getting into Code Vein, it felt just way too precise as well for me to be able to really get any fun out of that, so I get what you're saying. Anyway, Kesha, how are you this evening? Nah, we did determine the leather armor is not better than my Ronin jacket. Toilet brush destroys riot shield. Remember that, kids. The toilet brush is mightier than the shield. Kesha is here. Hello, Kesha. It's been a while since I've dug through the trash.
Sometimes you've just got to start over.
Code Vein has been described as an anime Dark Souls by its own player base. That tells you a lot right off the bat. Yeah, you're not wrong. Honestly, the only reason I got it was a combination of a streamer I used to watch recommended it. Then again, I think that streamer was actually on Bandai Namco's payroll, since she was also a cosplayer who'd appear at, conventions dressed as their characters. I don't really mind that. Good for her being able to make a living. But what else was I trying to say? I really like Bandai Namco as a company, as they produce some of my favorite video games. So, plus I found it for clearance on Black Friday, so I thought, it's less than $10. I might as well pick it up, give it a shot. But I didn't even get through the tutorial. Okay, this is already giving me a headache. Oh dear. Take my glowing pink bullets. Oh wait, are you wearing body? You're wearing body armor. Yes, radiate bullets laced with radiation being fired from a machine gun can't penetrate the armor, but a plunger and a toilet brush can. Remember that, kids.
You already missed the sky, don't you?
Yeah, it's okay. I'm kind of a shut-in as it is.
That might come in handy.
Especially if I need to cut off someone's hand. Oh!
Good hit.
Oh, that's a handle? That looked like a blade to me.
That's sure to be useful.
A scrap! Every time an update appears to... It's mandatory to download. Download it. Fuck's sake, man. Oh. Oh, boy. Oh, hold on. Luke, worried about my phone memory. Space. Honkai Impact 3rd keeps getting some useless updates. Oh, that's unfortunate. I definitely know that feeling. Wait. There we go. I don't hate Dark Souls. In fact, I now want to give them a fair try, seeing how a YouTuber like Senpai, no, hold on, pointed out it's fun when you just try to enjoy it. I'm sure it is. I mean, I was kind of interested in it when I found out that the game's lore was heavily inspired by the Berserk manga, which, I would argue I probably shouldn't like as much as I do, given how effed up it can be, but I sadly do enjoy it. But I don't really do good with super difficult games.
Tell it, no biting.
Right, I can't fast travel while on Bob Fomet. Yeah, the closest thing to a Dark Souls game I've played, not counting trying Code Vein, was a game called Bound by Flame, which I was told was Dark Souls-esque. I still haven't played Dark Souls, so I can't comment. And quite frankly, that game was fun right up until the final boss fight. That boss fight was piss poor designed.
Choo Choo says he knew you'd come through. If someone makes a stop at your station, it's for a good reason. He'd be happy to part with his spare grease sprinkler, as he believes it's a great fit for any of your business that needs to be unstuck.
Also listening to
Keeps
some
it safe
instrumental
in a
metal
box on
music
that
today,
in case
like
of emergency.
Pelican. However, only promise to play Dark Souls if I could have friends drink with me every time I die. Now, that's one way of dealing with a frustrating game.
It's a versatile tool from the bygone, a last of its kind. He's convinced you'll put it to good use, as there are lots of stuckies out there. Says there's no better person to use it. Choo Choo says he can't wait to get out of this place. Says you covered the...
Sorry, since we're not coming back here, let's run inside real quick and loot the place.
You need to swivel the Globus's bearings to get the Atlas mapper to work.
There we go. No vocals. Instrumental equal no vocals. I gotcha. I've never liked the Terra Globulus puzzles. I find them to be a bit frustrating. And where's the stairs? There's the stairs.
The light you see at night is brighter than you think.
Alright. Back to Wiz! Funny thing is, a lot of people get better at Dark Souls when they are drunk due to the muscle loosening, so it's a good way to beat the games. Wait. Oh. Okay. I didn't realize I had to get it. My bad. Wait, so this is technically a gun. That's kind of amazing, I'm not gonna lie.
You shouldn't worry about smashing up the box. Choo Choo has no use for it now.
You sure? Because if you're gonna stay doing trains, you might still want this.
Just like you did for him. He's convinced there was a bigger reason you met. Sometimes the wrong train will... He believes you've got what it takes to make a difference. He's witnessed it himself.
I'm getting drunk doesn't demand drinking too much. And I guess it's... sounds decent.
Figures. Choo Choo says he's ready to pack up and leave. Wishes you...
Alright, back to Wiz. Maybe this might be the last thing I need to do for this. We'll see. Technically it does, Kesha, but the problem for me is that I have a stupid alcohol tolerance. I can bang down 16 ounces straight vodka and not give me a buzz. Well, that's impressive. I think. I've never drank any alcohol in my entire life, so I actually don't really have any frame for reference on that one. What the fuck?
It's a
Sorry, one second.
Shiny day out here.
That was weird. Okay, sorry about that. Hey, it's a chessboard. As far as I know, daily amount of alcohol is 1 drink for females and 2 drinks for males.
Wiz says that there's no plan to confront the Merkpuff until the octopod is...
That bottle's the same size as standard water bottle you buy at the supermarket. Now imagine putting back 4 bottles of those, less than 30 minutes of alcohol, and then feeling nothing from it.
Makes all things that go bang. There's a rumor that some of Boom's pyro sticks shot off and are out there roaming free. You should keep an eye on the horizon for pyros.
Drinking more than looks like self-harm to me.
He's a peculiar little fellow that's been fiddling with Splodies since he was a kidling. It runs in his blood. Their family recipes.
Alright, where's the nearest fast travel point? You know, I might need to just go there on foot. I don't actually drink much, Kesha, because I don't get a buzz. Alcohol tastes terrible, so it's mostly a special occasions thing.
The water trickles through everything.
Trit, trot, trit, trot, trit, trot, trit, trot. This is the way the ladies ride. The ladies ride. Well, it sounds like I pissed something off. You shall not stop us, for I am Rambo. Nice. Oh, fast travel marker.
You located the village named Loblydurk. Let's see.
Loblydurk. 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 Sup, ladies or dudes? And we have established that my character's gender is somewhat ambiguous. The only indicator is the way I pee, but I mean, that doesn't mean much of anything. Yeah, but please feel free to check out my tail as I ride through town. Ah, someone spilled Pepto-Bismol.
That there is a fume foundry where toxanol processed go juice.
Funny, most alcohol tastes like blah 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 blah. Eating right now against blah 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 blah. Yeah. I don't remember if my current outfit resists radiation. It does not. Let's see. Let me try to skirt. But yeah, if I can just kind of skirt it, then I won't put on my rad suit. Farty. What?
Can do to stop the night.
I know a name like that shouldn't shock me, but I I can't I can't even just the far the I the, I'm just gonna keep looking for the
That's
pyro.
a bang plant, where toxanol used to make all sorts of splody things before it blew up in
All
their
sorts of
faces.
splody things. Oh, splody things! Oh no!
Nice shot.
It's the taco. It's the techno taco. I haven't seen one of these in a while. Where'd it go?
Slash.
I just realized the screen itself gets wet in the rain and water splashes. That's cute. I agree. Ugh. How do you take your taco? Oh. Huh. Don't think that'll be able to be better than my Ronin jacket, but brace nature. Return to goat. Let's see. Uh, Man, this thing's got some junk in the trunk. Oh dear.
Slice and dice. Nothing beats the darkness.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, 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 faster. How am I not on fire? Now remember, kids, if I can live through that, so can you. I like this thing's design. I'm not going to wear it at all, but I like its design. Damn it, Luke, stop saying funny things that make me almost spit all my drink. No. Oh, fuck. Ow. Oh.
That looks like an unbanged pyro stick on the loose. Better catch it before it goes off.
Game, could I have a lock-on feature? Thank you. I mean, you didn't give me a lock-on feature, but I caught it, so thank you.
Always good to have some wood scrap like that on hand.
Yes, it is. I'm curious, what was it I said that made you nearly spit your drink? Since I am just kind of rambling without much thought or purpose. I think it's hard to make me laugh unless it's YTP or Smith equally crazy. Oh, the techno taco bit.
This place used to be full of the living.
Now it's filled with the high, which, as we know, if you're completely baked, you're not completely living, at least not on this plane of reality. Sorry, I'm getting a little sidetracked. I'm kind of curious what's up here. Or maybe I'm just opening a back door into this. No. Is this place just for flavor? I mean, I have nothing to go. Ah! There we go. Legendary. A legendary grip. Alright. We'll have to see if it's better than the grip I currently got on my machine gun. So how does this game not have a lock-on feature? It's asking for a lot of trouble when multiple enemies and hit slowdown are involved. Yeah, I don't know. I I don't know. I like this game, but it is a bit of an oversight. It doesn't ruin the game by any means. Just I would have liked to have been able to lock onto those things.
The pyro sticks will cause a bang, but targeting is on you. At least now you have a chance to hurt the Merc Puff where it counts. He hopes so, as there's no Plan B, or more correctly, Plan C. Out of Date has named this Plan B. Plan A was to take on the World Eaters by foot, or flaps in this case. Turns out swimming down there was a bad idea. Wiz has been working on another cannon, but instead of pyro sticks, it squirts guppos, scaly distractions for anyone with an appetite disorder, and irresistible for the Merc Puff in particular. Seems the best way to find guppos is go talk to Gil. He has
I guess I did meet Gil then. I just didn't remember him.
This means you'll have to go visit Gil. Guppos are lively beings, and they're fast too.
Alright. Let's go meet with Gil. Joy, those are no backup plans. If that tin can doesn't hold up, negative. Alright. What's the backup plan? This is the backup plan. I'm the backup plan? Then how bad did the first plan have to be?
Get things done before the darkness falls again.
No! Darkness! You know, actually, these pants do make my character's booty look good. Could I have a fishing pole? Well, hi. Is that like a mushroom man? Oh, drat, I was hoping it would actually let me see the thing more accurately. Oh, well. Kind of looks like that one Pokemon. I think it was introduced in Gen 7. It's a fairy grass type. I don't remember what it was. Entire scheme with the octopod sounds legit like something harebrained. Let's see, harebrained. Lucky from Monster Prom would do. Oh, Vicky, yeah, and it would work. Because fuck logic, she breaks reality. Oh, fuck. Oh. Ooh, a rad pod.
Disgusting. Biohazard. Just gross.
Which is why I can use it to get more power.
Locked solid.
Okay, it was worth a shot. The fairy grass type you're thinking of is from Gen 7. And it's Shinontic. I'm positive I said that wrong. So yeah, Gil, like I said, I completely forgot I met him in my last playthrough. But when I was looking up people you could recruit to the Ark, he was actually someone that I said was like, don't recruit him because he'd be miserable because he's happy. near the water, and being up in space would make him sad.
Happy to finally get to meet you. He's seen a lot of things wash up on his miniature shore, but nothing as exciting as you. Figures it's impossible. As bad as the air might be, the goo is even worse. It must have been upstream only to get to this point in your histo-future. But which way are you going now? With the flow or against? It's crazy hard to flipper against the surf, but you can't save the world if you let it sweep you. Either way, it's a shame the surf has gotten so nasty. Thinks life is like trying to ride a wave. You need to... Seems to him that there's always another wave coming along. Can't imagine how wonderful it's going to be to surf on gooless goo. The world is going to live. Can't thank you enough for fighting against the goo. Happy you ride alongside the Myriad. They bring a real shine to everything. Thinks that's an excellent point. Riding is life. Work is not nearly as fun. But none of that's nearly as important as enjoying the day, right?
Pleasant fella.
Even the fish stopped drinking here after the pollution made the surf mucked and the air blocked his gills. He figures the tree of life isn't drinking either. Or, well, that's not true. He said it does drink, as it has no other choice. It's a tree. But it's forced. Figures you're right, but that doesn't mean he has to drink that. His friend Wiz needs guppos for one reason or another, and Gil is ready to... But here, you're only going to find dead ones. He's pretty sure Wiz wants them alive. Well, at least the ones that aren't already rotting. If you head in the right direction, you'll find a clean enough bit of surf to snag yourself some guppos. Then you can get them to Wiz for whatever he has in mind.
I think Gil might be one of the first people I've met who hasn't been like, oh, hey, we totally used to know each other. Actually, okay, maybe Choo Choo didn't know me either. I don't recall. But some of the ones like Wiz, it's like, Wiz wasn't in any of the flashbacks we had. Or, Lobo, or Lupin, or whatever the character who was designed to look like Gadget from Rescue Rangers that I met in the last stream. It's like...
Flash the slash.
Okay, I like that this, you know, new machine gun base I have shoots discs rather than bullets. It's fun to watch. Okay, I just need to hit level 30 and I can start using some of the new items that I've accumulated over this stream and the last one.
You have the grace.
You have the touch. You have the power. Mud punch. Oh, good. Lightning bolt. Alright, let's replace Mucus Ball, because it doesn't quite seem as good as I thought it was going to be. Hail, conquering hero. Sup, Mosi? Your name's Blue Bullwinkle. Excuse me.
This might be the end of everything as we know it.
It's the end of the world as we know it. And my ass looks fine. So the moose is Blue Winkle. Yes, the moose is Blue Winkle.
This is Guppy Grotto. Don't see that every day.
Oh, this looks complicated. Wait, maybe not. Never mind. Actually, that was ridiculously easy.
No windows to look out at the sky from down here.
Jump, Mr. Fishy Fish. I must capture you. Gotcha. Okay, how do I get out of here? Ah. Stand back, this fisting's gonna get messy. Swings into through the window, gives the husband a smooch. Senpai strikes again, exits through the door to go back to working on other stream. I appreciate that, honey bunny.
The right key could open this.
I didn't mean to steal thunder from your stream, but did not have the most wonderful day out there at work, and I knew I wanted to play Biomutant. Where is wrong? Oh, that's wrong.
Try not to get turned around in the dark.
Ooh. I really hope that's not better than my current handles, because the more impractical my weapons look, the happier I am. But I need to know. Sad days. Huh. Well, at least my toilet brush can still look impractical. Oh, I was about to be like, what? But yeah, it's a two-handed slash, which
You're
I'm
onto
not using.
something. Now it can do more.
Benson Moon, hello. How are you, Benson? And while I'm here, what was that handle I got? That grip I got, that legendary one. Only increases it by one, so now I'm gonna keep what I got. Whoops, didn't mean to craft that, because I wasn't quite done messing with it. Shotgun. Alright, let me mess with my pistol, and then we can be on our way.
Every little bit helps.
Okay. Oh, yay, wind tunnel! Whee! God damn it. Thank you. Crowbar. Crowbar. Satan. By the way, if it isn't obvious, I actually have a mini chainsaw attachment onto my plunger. So that's an amusing bit of trivia about my current arsenal.
The leaves here never die.
I'm just gonna fast travel. I know it's not that far, but I'm just gonna fast travel. Actually, I'm gonna save real quick. You know, I'm kind of surprised I'm not banging myself on the head with my helicopter pack when I'm doing the run like that.
That seems to be enough guppos to provide the octopod with infinite ammunition. He's surprised the Merkpuff's been able to hold its breath all this time. It's just another proof of the evolutionary change caused by Toxanol's contamination.
You hear, Val? Because we're about to go under.
Has meant the Merkpuff has been left alone to munch on the root down there undisturbed. This means the northwest route has suffered more damage than the others. The marks the corporation left behind on the land are everywhere, but they also abandoned technology of which he's sure you only found a fraction.
It's boss time, yes.
Whatever you do it right, or don't do it at all.
Wrong button. So this is my least favorite vehicle because you can only use it in this one part of the game. It's used just for this one boss fight. Whereas all the other vehicles you get actually have a lot more uses. In fact, almost all the other vehicles are used to explore the areas leading up to the boss fight. And honestly, with everything else this game does, I can't be too upset for this one element falling a little flatter than the others, but it is something I do find a little disappointing that it wasn't just a little bit better. Let's see, that's bullshit. With how much water and areas you need to goo glide, this vehicle would be perfect to explore underwater in those areas. I completely agree. Again, I like this game. I can't stress that enough. But it bugs me how many vehicles are completely situational. Because there's a lot, but I can only use the blimp in one specific area. I get that that's done to not completely, you know, make exploring inconsequential. But at the same time, it's like, then why have the blimp at all if it's not going to get more use? Plus, the mecha, I'm like, why not let you ride in the mecha everywhere else? It's not like it outright is better than hand-to-hand combat, and does not necessarily, and is not necessarily better or faster than, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I like this game. I can't stress that enough, but I do feel there were some choices made that I find to be a bit confusing. It's like, did we really need to program the hand vehicle into the game? Could we have cut that entirely and maybe spent a bit more time on some more environments for this thing? Because I don't know. Unless the hand is used to open up some areas I wasn't aware of. Huh. That's probably the most straightforward of the defeats of the World Eaters I think I've done so far. Because, like, the first World Eater I fought swallowed me and I had to beat it up from the inside. The other one was diving underwater and popping up from the torso up. The other one, I literally used the grappling hook to pull its teeth out. That was just kind of straightforward.
That was the last of them. You've sealed the fate of the tribe and the tree. It's time for the end game. You have your destiny. Follow it all the way back to Out of Date. He never told anyone about what's next. But he sure
It was super
involves
underwhelming
you.
boss fight. Yeah, it's the least interesting of all the World Eater boss fights. So I'm sorry that's the one you gotta see. The other three have a bit more going for them.
It's time to return to the tree one last time.
Which is why I'm not going to be doing that. I've got other things I got to do. Okay, we're going back to Gil, actually. Oh,
He wonders if you know a safe spot, somewhere the water is still clear and unblackened. He says he's ready to get his fingers fished for this. He wants you to lead him to the edge of a place like that, where the surf is see-through, or at least, you know, drinkable. Claims to be moved as deeply as a riptide wave by the way you can.
I don't think I have to, like, physically lead you there. I think you can just run to the destination. But let's see.
Broke it down into scrap. Scrapalicious.
So like I said, I normally save that boss fight for last. Not because I'm trying to save the best for last, but because the octopod is completely unusable anywhere else. It's like, whereas the other three boss fights, I get more useful More useful vehicles.
So bright out now.
I could blow up the whole goddamn world with this gun. Ooh. More double booby magazines.
Gil clearly has his head above the surface now that his fish is in the water, and asks you to find and free the Peewee Gargantua from the bandits now that you're on a roll, saving surf-surfing creatures. Gil says he feels he owes you something, but understands you have no time to spill as the fate of the world is at stake. But he's found lots of waste when exploring the land in search of clear surf. He's happy to give you the bearings when you have time. He says when the waters got so bad he didn't have any choice, but he waited too late to succeed. Without you, that is. Gil is always ready to help. Seems surprised.
Alrighty. Righty.
That's Camp Grug, full of bandits. A story has got to keep moving forward.
Crap. Did he say X-ray? Huh. Wow. I was joking about blowing up the whole world with his gun, but it's kind of feeling that way. Did you see how quickly those guys went down? It's crazy.
It's a decent ladder.
Another toilet brush.
Looking for treasure. You need to undo that knot-a-majig to set the Peewee Gargantua free. You undid the knot-a-majig. Run, Pee-wee Gargantua. You're free. Control your destiny, or someone else will.
So, yeah, here's another mount. It's much faster than the Goo Glide, but I just don't think there's much else. Shark mount! Monster shark mount! Yep. I just don't really know if there's anything else for me to do in the areas that I can swim in. Anyway. Did it again. I love Pee-wee Gargantua. Me too. Alright. Where's a waypoint? Right.
The Tree of Life still stands. Question is,
I love that it's
for how
furry.
long?
I mean, seriously. Who's a lump? I don't remember meeting a lump. And I guess he's right up here. Might as well meet this lump fellow.
Floatboat used to see lots of traffic, but that's dwindled
Huh.
over time.
I just found this person by mistake. Here's someone else I never met.
Let's see.
What's up?
Can't believe you're actually working on the world. Most would be happy to stuff themselves silly while they wait to see what happens.
Happy to do, in fact, get a monster mount. I agree.
Feels powerless to do anything but eat, and even that's trouble. Wonders how you manage to feel like you can make a difference still. And if you're going to try, which... You think you can save the world, but the world is so much bigger than you, than all of us. After all, the problems of the Tree of Life are so much bigger than those that live within it. What can anyone really do? Says life is like a meal when there's too much to eat. You decide to eat one thing, and it means you don't have enough room for another. Then maybe you keep the kitchen open.
It's a fast
Maybe you
food
can
work
find
in a
someplace else.
post-apocalypse. Yep.
Looks like you decided to start working the kitchen yourself. You could have just sat there and waited for more food, but you wanted to cook. Heard you break bread with the Myriad. He still remembers how much they liked the meal he made for them. Now, there is something you can both agree on. But who you dine with isn't as important as what you eat, right? Says he has a lump in his tum-tum. That's how it's been since the world turned, but he's convinced you can make the burble go away. You need cue keys, you and him both. They are the sweetest little bit of comfort food. His mookies in particular are nom-nom. His balanced diet is a cue key in each hand, and his are bite-sized and personal. Nothing ticky-tacky or lumpy about them. Figures it's a lack of a steady cookie supply. Lump says the only thing he can make now are uncookies. No one likes uncookies, but his oven won't heat up without a new spark plug. Gizmo taught him how to unscrew spark plugs from motor drives under the hood of wheel wrecks. Doing that should be easy. As soon as he gets a spark plug, he'll make a special bakey just for you. A cookie a day keeps the sadness off of teal. Thanks you for doing all you can.
Wow, just that entire conversation was something else. Oh, where's...
Too bad you don't have working wings. Complains that some are just holed up and waiting for the tree of life to topple over.
I like Lump. I hope
Their
you
pal Gulp
help
built
him
a
out
floating
before the
raft
game is
with a
over.
bar
I
on
plan on it. Just like I said, I've been
He
I
just
want to
sits
go
there all
visit
day getting
Juju real quick.
Says they don't know, but you'd have to find it first. Believes Gulp's bar is in the part of the goo shore called the Surf Archipelago. It has the best surfing around. Says Gulp's always. Says now they can't reach the fire beacon. Says their family has handled that for... Says the fire beacon. Sometimes. And if you see...
Sorry, I don't mean to keep skipping through, but we've got... I will need to wrap up in the next 10-15 minutes or so. And I would like to, at the very least, get this squared away.
The mount's ears are
Oh,
not...
Lump is also someone you could get for the Ark. If you brought him, you'd have an endless supply of cookies in your trapples.
Why, you made it to Hoofer. There's a living thing trader somewhere around here. Let's see.
No, because I hate those things. I refuse to buy one of those.
It's far away. Juju's shop is here somewhere.
Anihillo to ma. Sendi.
Let's see. Juju is just thrilled to finally meet you, even in these darkest days when the spot complains that not as many care about style anymore now, thinks you have the power to steer the fate of the world one way or the other. He wants you. He knows you have the heart of a hero. He just. He tells you to dig deeper into your past and remember how it's all stitched together. You need to. Wonders if you ever think about how things might be if you'd chosen one style over another. It's a lot easier to change. Likes. Thanks you for darning up the whole holes in the world. It's not a perfect work. Thinks it's good you're working with the Myriad. The Sifu there has claims to have made his favorite. The one the Sifu wears every day. But that's enough about them. He wonders if you can see it too. The common. But fortunately, he's good at smoothing things over, choosing things that are chic and glossing the aesthetic. Most come here to get relief from how says we bury our dead in their best, not their worst. Why should the end of the world be any?
Anihillo to ma. Sendi.
Some even think what he does is magic, changing the way you feel with style. That's how he got his nickname. He's been zigzagging all night. He has a fiber he needs to get done, but he's run out of bobbin. Now his reputation. He needs to thread the needle, but the only spare bobbin he knows about. Well, he saw it. Says it's good to know such a.
Oh, Juju is a clothing maker. Yes, yes, he is.
Smells like seaweed.
Okay, I highly doubt I will actually be able to jump this bridge, but I'm going to try it anyway. Come on, Bob Fomet. Well, I made it work by abandoning him like Yoshi. Bob Fomet. Oh, thank goodness.
Ouch! Static.
Unlimited power.
Just line up those nodes and yank it out. Careful it doesn't spark you. You got the plug. You're the one in charge now. The beach is just beautiful.
Honestly, I'm not 100% sure how I would have even gotten up here had I not done what I did. Okay, I guess I'm not so... Oh no, ice. Ah, this is how I would have gotten up. I liked my way better. Oh, I could have just literally run down the road. I didn't need to take... Oh well, like I said, I liked my way better.
Lump is heated, oven fired up and all. Should be enough spark to keep it going until the end of the world. Now that the oven is sparking hot, it's time to bake. To be worthy of sweets, you must have tasted bitters, and he can see you've had a fair share. Sadly, his supply of whiffle dust is gone with the wind. That means he can't bake the special cookies he wanted. Just get him some whiffle dust, and he'll make a figures he can set you up with a disco biscuit then. Lump says there are still...
Breaking and entering.
Up for grabs. There are tough times ahead, no matter where you go.
I gotta admit, this might be my favorite town in the game. Just because I like the hill aesthetic, I like the jungle aesthetic. I just like this game's aesthetic. I mean, okay, yes, I like this game's aesthetic. I just like the aesthetic of this town in particular.
Ought to be some whiffle dust nearby. Look for an oven.
How?
That's the oven. Now,
Got
just
it.
crank up the temp gauges and catch the cloud it makes.
That was a thing I just did.
Kärivitse, driv unkula. Kärivitse, driv unkula.
All right.
Now that the whiffle dust is secured, Lump's ready to yo-yo. His disco biscuits are known for their hullabaloo. Lump says he has a load of sweets re-ovened for you. Better get them while they're hot. Cukies, mookies, and the odd poppadocaricle. He's happy to have something for everyone. Says the secret is not caring what others like. Lump says he's always happy to help. Disco, disco. Wish. Lump says he's always happy to help. Disco, disco.
Nice. All right. Let's compare, shall we? Well, does appear to be better. As pained as I am to say that. But I can modify it. Huh. Does pain me to say this, but I believe I found something better than the plunger. I'm sorry, plunger. You've served me well. Here lies the plunger that will no longer be held. Of many enemies, it has helped me felled. Okay.
The night is ending soon.
Yeah, I still get to keep the toilet brush. That being said, I'd be a little concerned to be around this guy since he's cleaning toilets, but he also appears to be baking stuff. So what I'm saying is don't eat anything that my character cooks. Okay, I'm gonna teleport back to you. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can buy anything from Mr. Clothesman.
Juju says it's fantastic.
Okay, it looks like I won't be able to purchase anything from you until I get you that thing. Alright. Let's grab this. But yeah, it's getting late for me, so I'm going to be calling the stream here. Wanted to say thank you all for joining me. If any of you guys wish to join the Discord, there should be a link in the description. And hey, I'm not sure when, but I will see you then. Good night.